Okay, Shimano here at ExpoCycle, and we're going to catch up with John Hunter, who's going to walk us through all that's new from Shimano for 2014. John, good to see you again. How are you doing?
Great. How are you today?
Excellent. So we're excited. We've heard a lot of new things from Shimano, and we're looking forward to hearing where you're going to start us off with, I think, with the Di2, correct?
Yeah, so we're going to have a look at the new hydraulic disc brakes that we've got out for Shimano road bikes this year.
Okay.
This is the new 785 hydraulic disc brake with Di2 specific. So we've got a hydraulic piston up in the top lever here that doesn't extend far out beyond the regular lever because we've got a hollow section in here because our shift buttons are here that don't take up any space inside that perch. Bleed system is in the top here, very simple to get at, and you can bleed the brakes the same way you would any mechanical system. We've got new freeze-in rotors, so it's got an extra aluminum piece underneath the braking surface to help bleed off more heat. So we can drop the temperature down by about 40 degrees over our standard Ice Tech rotor. So as I said, this is specific to Di2.
Yep.
It'll work on 10 or 11 speed, Dura-Ace or Ultegra. Any of our E-tube systems, this hydraulic brake system.
Very cool.
So this is something we're going to see a lot of this year in the cyclocross market.
Is this already out in shops now, or?
This is a 2014 product, so we're looking at probably January before we start to see it in the stores.
Cool.
So the next item I was going to show you is over here on our Dura-Ace. Our new Ultegra Di2 bike.
Okay.
So new for 2014 is Ultegra Di2 11 speed. So this is called a 6870 system. It's going to follow the same format as Dura-Ace, but it's going to have a few little features that help bring the price point down. So we've got our new 11 speed levers that now have an extra port on here that will allow us to have a sprint shifter mounted on the bar as well as a climbing shifter. And we've got a new little feature underneath here with our A junction that's an ANT Plus transmitter. So with that system plugged into to the E-tube wiring setup, it allows us to use this new Pro computer that will give us our gear display as well as our battery power on the Di2 battery. So now with internal seat tube batteries, it makes it a lot easier to see where you are and when you need to charge up the system.
Nice addition.
Yeah.
Very good.
So on the, if you come around this side, you can see that the motors on the front and the back have been refined a little bit from the 10-speed system. They're now slightly smaller and sleeker casing to it. The new Ultegra wheels are 11-speed now, as well as a 10/9/8 speed compatibility factor to it. Braking system follows the Dura-Ace format with a much smoother, slicker feel to it, and a new polymer cable that dramatically reduces the friction on the system.
How's the reception for electronics been overall? I mean, the feeling, of course, is it's really been accepted, but you're a guy right at the hub of the whole thing.
No, it's actually been very well accepted, and you don't have to have a lot of technology behind you to understand how much it does for you. We like to send people out for a ride on the system, tell them how the shifters work, go for a ride, and usually 5 to 10 minutes later everybody's ready to sign up for it because it does an awful lot of work for you.
Yep, very cool.
You don't have to do yourself anymore. Just a quick highlight on the crank. It's the same format as the Dura-Ace crank, where it's a 4-spider system that's asymmetrical. So we have a new chainring combination that can be added to it now. We've got a 3646 that's the cyclocross setup, as well as a 5034 compact, a 5236 compact light, we'll call it, and a 5339 standard setup, all on the same crank arm.
So you're just expanding the opportunity.
Yeah, the range is just there for everybody to choose whatever they need, depending on the ride conditions.
Very cool.
So we'll step over to the wheels here.
Okay.
So we changed our Dura-Ace wheels for 2013.
Yep.
They're all 11-speed compatible with 10/9/8 speed compatibility as well. So new for 2014 is the C24 carbon tubular wheel. We have a tubular set up in a C75, C50, C35, and now the C24. So 1,100 gram wheel set that's there for anybody everybody wants to lighten up the bike,
Really light.
increase the performance.
Yeah.
We have a new Ultegra wheel that's available now. It's a 2014 product, but it's available in stores right now.
Okay.
And again, follows the same format as Dura-Ace, where it's 11-speed wheel with 8, 9, 10-speed compatibility. A new locking mechanism on the hub that follows the same format as Dura-Ace,
Cool.
as well as a tubeless compatibility on it.
Versatility plus, eh?
You bet.
Very nice.
All right, so if we step around this side, got a whole line of new wheels called the RS81. It's a step up from last year's RS80 wheel set. So again, all 11-speed designs with compatibility backwards as well. We've got a new locking mechanism on the hub, the same as Ultegra. So this is virtually an Ultegra hub with a Dura-Ace rim. So you get the same performance that you get on Dura-Ace with a slightly higher weight. It's focused in the hub, so it doesn't affect the actual handling of the wheel, but gives you that lower price point with some quality in there.
Nice.
So it comes in a C50, a C35, a C24 version as well. And then over on this side, we've got two new road disc wheels, so 700C wheels, disc compatibility. 135 spacing on the back. That's what all the bikes are going to this year that are road disc. And we've got two price points, one starting at around $550, and then we've got a new one down to $229 for those touring and city bikes that want to have
That's really accessible.
disc brake system on it.
Very cool.
In the very high end on our off-road wheel set, we have the new XTR Carbon 29er tubular wheel.
Okay.
So this is a super lightweight wheel set that's being designed strictly for our race sponsorship guys in Europe, and we brought it into the North American marketplace, so everybody has that ability to have a super lightweight tubular wheel set.
If you want it, it's here now. Very cool.
New for XTR this year, we've got a new braking system, and it's gone super lightweight as well. We've got a magnesium housing for the piston, magnesium caliper on the by the wheel,
yep.
and the new Friesen Ice Tech rotor. So again, the larger aluminum fins coming up beyond the braking surface to help cool the rotor. The carbon brake levers on it as well. So again, magnesium housing, magnesium caliper, carbon brake lever.
Makes XTR just that much slicker, that much better.
That's right. So this particular bike has the MTV Di2 system on it as well. So here's our Di2 battery and a control switch up on the bar that controls the suspension on the fork. So we can pre-program that to close or open the valve for whatever amount you want it to do.
Sure.
Click of the switch, electric motor changes the setting for you.
It's amazing what technology has done over the years, eh?
Absolutely.
Cool.
So if you want to have a look at some new pedals over here.
Okay.
So in our commuter series, this is our second year with what we call a clicker pedal, and these are super light action pedals. So we've got 62% less effort necessary to get in and out of the pedal. And it's two features that create that. We've got a lighter spring tension on the pedal, but we've also got a redesigned claw that allows the spring to start pushing the cleat out at a 6-degree angle instead of the standard 15-degree angle. So once somebody starts to move their foot out of position, it automatically pops it out. For anybody that is a little hesitant about getting into a clipless system, this is going to make it super easy to do.
Sure, it's going to help them along.
So new for 2014, we've got a one-sided system. So if you want to wear your running shoes one day and clip in the next day, you've got that option available too.
Very good. Great idea.
So along with that system, we have the new clicker shoes. These are designed with a smoother walking surface on the bottom, a little bit wider shoe for stability, and much more flexible than our standard cycling shoe with some EVA material in the heel. So very comfortable shoe to walk in as well as stand in. Good positioning on the pedal for cycling.
Cool.
And elastic to keep your laces out of the way from the chainring. That's a women's model, and there's 3 men's models in the lineup as well that follow that format.
Cool. Very nice.
So over on this side, we've got some new road pedals in the lineup. We currently have, for the last year, we've had Durace carbon pedals. The Ultegra carbon pedal has been re-engineered for this year as well. And we now have the new 105 carbon pedal. So prices are very competitive. We're looking at $160 on the 105 carbon pedal. So that's a new price point for us in the carbon marketplace. For those people that want to have something with a little bit of bling and still a slightly lower price point, we've got the new R550 that's a resin-bodied pedal at $110.
Very cool.
New for mountain biking in the way of pedals and shoes. Our pedals remain the same for the 2014 season, but we've brought some new shoes into the marketplace. We've got what's called an XC90. That's our top-of-the-line cross-country race shoe.
Sure.
Full carbon sole with the translucent exoskeleton on it. We've got 5 removable lugs that you can replace with it. We've got a center strap that's reverse direction to help remove any pressure points on the shoe. It's a full custom fit, so you've got a thermoplastic plate in the body and in the heel cup to form fit to your body. The insole is also tunable, so we've got 2 different sizes of arch support that go in there, and it's a custom fit material as well to fine-tune that shoe to your foot. The XC70 is the next model down. It follows a similar format. We've got a full carbon sole on that as well. We've got 2 replaceable lugs on that, the same center strapping, reverse strapping on the center, and the tunable insole with the thermoplastic in the heel cap.
Looks good.
And for that mid-price point person, we've got a super lightweight cross-country shoe with a carbon plate for stiffness where the cleat goes, and a little bit of flexibility in the sole for cyclocross and some cross-country riding that just gives you that ability to hop off, run, and get back on again.
That's nice.
What's new for women's shoes?
Okay.
We've done revamped all the women's road shoes. They follow the same format as our men's shoe now, with a new carbon sole. That's our Dynalast sole that helps position your foot in a more effective placement for more power going into the pedal. So we've got our new one at the WR83, our top of the line, and the WR62. Follows a similar format. It's a resin sole with a midsole venting and a carbon plate for extra stiffness where the power is going. WR42 has a full resin sole. You can use SPD as well as the SL pedal design, center venting, and you've got a black and white option on that one for $150.
Very cool.
I'm going to say cut there.